Ever wondered what secrets the world around us is keeping? From the silent messages shared by plants to the epic journeys of humpback whales, our planet is teeming with stories that'll make you see nature, history, and even everyday objects in a whole new light. Have you ever heard about the sweat that keeps hippos sun safe, or the ancient trees of Lebanon that have witnessed centuries of history? Today on Let Me Share a Fun Fact, we're diving into some of the most intriguing and surprising facts from around the globe. Get ready, you might just find a new favorite fun fact to share. The incredible journey of humpback whales. Humpback whales undertake one of the most extraordinary migrations in the animal kingdom, traveling thousands of miles every year. These magnificent creatures leave the frigid waters of the Antarctic, where they feast on krill and small fish, to migrate to the warmer, tropical waters to breed and give birth. The journey can span over 5,000 miles one way, making it a true test of endurance and navigation skills. During these migrations, humpbacks are known for their breathtaking breaches and tail slaps, behaviors that may help them communicate over long distances. What's fascinating is that these whales don't eat much, if at all, while in their tropical breeding grounds. They rely on the fat reserves built up from their Antarctic feast. Their journey is a testament to the power of instinct and survival as they cross open oceans, guided by ancient migratory paths. This annual pilgrimage reminds us of the complex and determined nature of these gentle ocean giants. Navigating by nature, the magnetic compass of sea turtles. Sea turtles are born with a natural GPS, one that doesn't rely on satellites or maps but on the Earth's magnetic field. This remarkable ability enables them to navigate thousands of miles across open seas, returning to the exact beach where they were born to lay their eggs. Scientists believe that tiny magnetic receptors in their brains allow them to detect the Earth's magnetic field and use it like a natural map. Imagine a turtle traveling from the beaches of Florida to the Atlantic's rich feeding grounds near Portugal and then making its way back. This incredible sense of direction is crucial for their survival, ensuring they can complete their life cycle and pass on their genes to future generations. For creatures that face so many natural and human-made threats, the precision of their magnetic navigation is a true wonder of the animal world, showing us how even the smallest of creatures possess incredible powers. The Giza Pyramids and Orion's Belt, a celestial connection. The Giza Pyramids are not just marvels of ancient engineering, they are also astronomical wonders. Built over 4,500 years ago, these three massive structures were carefully aligned to mirror the three stars of Orion's Belt, a constellation that held deep significance in ancient Egyptian culture. This alignment was no accident. The Egyptians believed that their pharaohs would become stars in the afterlife, joining the gods in the heavens. By aligning the pyramids with Orion, they ensured that the spirits of the pharaohs would have a direct path to the stars. This ancient star map is a testament to the Egyptians' knowledge of the cosmos and their desire to connect life on Earth with the mysteries of the universe. It's incredible to think that these ancient builders, using only simple tools and human strength, created such a precise and lasting tribute to their beliefs. The Giza Pyramids remind us of the power of human imagination and our desire to reach for the stars. Belgium's culinary inventions, from fries to fine chocolates. Belgium is a small country with a big impact on the world of food. Although French fries are beloved around the world, it's actually Belgium that takes credit for their invention. According to local legend, Belgian villagers began frying thin strips of potatoes back in the 17th century, giving birth to the dish we now know as fries. But that's not all Belgium has to offer. The country is also world-renowned for its exquisite chocolates and craft beers. Belgian chocolate is crafted with an attention to detail that has made it a favorite worldwide, with some chocolatiers upholding traditions passed down for generations. Belgium is also home to an impressive range of beers, from fruity lambics to strong Trappist Ales brewed by monks. Each food tells a story of the country's rich history, blending flavor and culture. So next time you enjoy a piece of fine chocolate, a cold craft beer, or crispy fries, you can thank Belgium for its delicious contributions to the world. Plants that talk, nature's chemical warning system. Plants might seem silent and passive, but they have surprising ways of communicating, especially when danger is near. Some plants release chemical signals into the air when they're under attack by herbivores like insects or grazing animals. These chemicals serve as a warning to neighboring plants, which then activate their own defenses by producing toxins or thickening their leaves to make themselves less appetizing. This form of plant conversation is an intricate, invisible network, one that scientists are only beginning to understand. Imagine a field of plants, all talking to each other in a secret chemical code to protect themselves. It's a fascinating reminder that even without voices, plants have their own ways of surviving and responding to the world around them. The study of this natural warning system has even inspired research into agricultural methods, aiming to harness these natural defenses to protect crops without pesticides. Nature, it seems, is full of hidden conversations waiting to be discovered. Dolphin compassion, a helping hand in the ocean. Dolphins are known for their intelligence, but did you know they also show an incredible level of compassion? In the wild, dolphins have been observed helping injured or sick members of their group, even going so far as to support them at the surface to breathe. This cooperative behavior isn't just for survival, it reflects the deep social bonds these animals form. Dolphins have been seen forming protective circles around vulnerable individuals to shield them from predators and, in some cases, will stay with a sick companion for days, waiting patiently by their side. This level of empathy is rare in the animal kingdom and hints at the complex emotional lives that dolphins lead. Their social structure is sophisticated, relying on cooperation and mutual support, which has helped them survive in oceans filled with dangers. Dolphins remind us that compassion isn't unique to humans, it's a quality that connects all social animals, making them some of the most remarkable creatures in the ocean. Hey, enjoying these fun facts? If you're as fascinated by these discoveries as we are, take a second to hit that subscribe button. Here on Let Me Share a Fun Fact, there's always something new and surprising waiting for you. Join us, and let's keep exploring the wonders of our world together. Ancient cedars of Lebanon, trees of biblical lore. Lebanon is home to some of the world's oldest cedar forests, and these trees hold a special place in history and legend. The cedars of Lebanon are even mentioned in biblical texts as symbols of strength and resilience, prized for their fragrant, durable wood. These majestic trees have been growing on the mountainsides for thousands of years, with some specimens standing for centuries. They're often referred to as the cedars of God and were historically sought after by ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and Phoenicians, who used the timber for ships, temples, and palaces. Today, Lebanon's cedar forests are protected, and reforestation efforts are underway to preserve these natural wonders for future generations. Walking through these ancient groves feels like stepping back in time, surrounded by trees that have witnessed countless generations pass. The cedars of Lebanon are not just trees, they are living monuments to the country's rich cultural and natural heritage, reminding us of the power of nature to inspire and endure. The hippo's secret sunscreen, red sweat with superpowers. Hippos have one of nature's strangest adaptations. They secrete a reddish fluid that's often mistaken for blood but is actually a special kind of sweat with unique properties. This red fluid acts as a natural sunscreen, protecting hippos' sensitive skin from the harsh sun. Hippos spend most of their days submerged in water, but when they venture onto land, this sweat not only guards them from UV rays but also has antibacterial properties, which help prevent infections from cuts and scrapes. Essentially, it's a built-in healthcare routine for their skin. The fluid appears red when it first secretes but eventually turns orange as it dries, creating a remarkable sight. For an animal as big and vulnerable to the sun as a hippo, this adaptation is key to survival. It's a fascinating example of how evolution provides solutions tailored to the environment, and it gives these mighty creatures an edge in both sun protection and self-care that's as unique as they are. Walking octopuses, masters of land and sea. Octopuses are already known for their intelligence and adaptability, but did you know some species can briefly walk on land? Certain octopuses have been observed crawling out of the water to escape predators or find new tide pools to explore. Using their strong, flexible arms, they pull themselves along the ground, maneuvering skillfully for short bursts. This ability is most often seen in intertidal zones, where octopuses move from pool to pool in search of food or a safer hiding spot. It's an incredible adaptation that shows just how versatile these creatures are, ready to face the challenges of both water and land. Scientists believe this behavior may be linked to the octopus's survival instincts, as they have few natural defenses and rely on their cleverness to evade danger. Watching an octopus take these land journeys, even if only for a few moments, is a reminder of the sheer diversity of life and the surprising abilities animals evolve to navigate their complex environments. Cyprus, the island of Aphrodite. Cyprus is often called the island of Aphrodite in honor of the Greek goddess of love and beauty, who, according to mythology, was born from the sea foam off its coast. This ancient connection to Aphrodite has made Cyprus a place of romantic allure and historical mystery. Along its shores, you'll find landmarks tied to the goddess, such as the iconic Petra II Romea, also known as Aphrodite's Rock, where she is said to have emerged from the waves. Beyond its mythological roots, Cyprus is a blend of cultures, with Greek and Turkish influences that make it one of the most fascinating islands in the Mediterranean. Visitors can explore ancient ruins, charming villages, and vibrant markets that showcase the island's rich history and culture. The legend of Aphrodite adds a touch of magic to Cyprus, inviting visitors to see the island not only as a destination but as a place filled with stories of gods and beauty preserved through the ages. Bowerbird, nature's master decorators. Male bowerbird are true artists of the animal world, creating elaborate bowers or structures decorated with colorful objects to attract potential mates. These structures aren't nests but more like showrooms, meticulously designed to showcase the male's building skills and taste. Bowerbird will gather anything from berries and leaves to pieces of plastic and shiny objects, carefully arranging them in patterns and color schemes that they think will appeal to females. Some species even choose specific colors, like blue, and search far and wide for matching items. The attention to detail is astounding, with some bowerbirds spending weeks perfecting their displays. Once a female approaches, the male performs a dance to impress her, hoping his artistic efforts pay off. This behavior is a fascinating glimpse into the role of aesthetics and creativity in the animal kingdom, showing us that the drive to impress and attract through beauty isn't unique to humans. These incredible birds remind us of the beauty and intricacy of courtship in nature. The Atlas moth, a giant of the night. The Atlas moth is one of the largest moth species in the world, with a wingspan that can reach an impressive 30 centimeters. Named after the Titan Atlas for its massive size, this moth has wings that are not only large but beautifully patterned with markings that resemble snake heads, a natural defense to scare off predators. Found primarily in the tropical forests of Southeast Asia, the Atlas moth spends most of its life as a caterpillar, feeding and growing until it's ready to transform. When it finally emerges, it's one of nature's most striking insects, but it has no mouth and cannot eat. Its sole purpose as a moth is to find a mate, which it will do within its short lifespan of just a few days. The Atlas moth's remarkable size and appearance make it a symbol of the incredible diversity of life in the insect world, showing us that even the smallest creatures can be awe-inspiring. How defibrillators work, a life-saving shock. Defibrillators are remarkable medical devices designed to restore a normal heartbeat by delivering a controlled electric shock to the heart. When someone experiences severe arrhythmias or even cardiac arrest, a defibrillator can make the difference between life and death. The device monitors the heart's rhythm, detecting any irregularities that could be life-threatening, and applies a shock only when it's truly needed. This shock essentially resets the heart's electrical system, allowing it to return to a normal rhythm. Modern defibrillators, including those used in hospitals and portable versions known as automated external defibrillators, AEDs, are designed to be safe and easy to use, even by people without medical training. AEDs are increasingly common in public spaces, from airports to schools, empowering everyday people to assist in a cardiac emergency. With clear audio and visual instructions, AEDs guide users through the process, ensuring that help can be administered swiftly. Defibrillators remind us of the incredible advancements in medical technology, putting the power to save lives directly into people's hands. Sri Lanka, the teardrop of India. Sri Lanka is a stunning island nation known as the Teardrop of India due to its distinct shape and close proximity to the Indian subcontinent. Rich in cultural heritage, Sri Lanka boasts ancient temples, beautiful beaches, and lush landscapes that make it a tropical paradise with a history as deep as its natural beauty. For thousands of years, Sri Lanka has been a major player in the global spice trade, exporting cinnamon, tea, and precious gems. Its position in the Indian Ocean made it a crossroads of commerce and culture, blending influences from South Asia, Europe, and the Arab world. Despite its small size, Sri Lanka is packed with diversity, from bustling cities like Colombo to serene tea plantations in the Central Highlands. The island is also a biodiversity hotspot, home to elephants, leopards, and stunning coral reefs. Sri Lanka's nickname as India's tear captures both its geographical shape and its close yet distinct cultural connection to the vast Indian subcontinent. The origins of gold's symbol, shining like the dawn. The symbol for gold, O, has its roots in the Latin word aurum, which translates to shining dawn. This beautiful name reflects the precious metal's timeless appeal and its bright, glowing color. Throughout history, gold has captivated civilizations across the world, from ancient Egypt to the Roman Empire, valued for its rarity, beauty, and ability to resist tarnish. The allure of gold even sparked exploration and conquests, as explorers and empires sought new lands rich in this prized metal. Its chemical symbol, O, reminds us of its radiant and almost magical qualities. Gold is not just beautiful, it's incredibly useful, with applications in technology, medicine, and finance. Its conductive properties make it ideal for electronics, while its biocompatibility has allowed for advances in medical devices and treatments. Yet, even with all its practical uses, gold remains, above all, a symbol of wealth and beauty, its shimmer connecting us to ancient traditions and the dawns of distant ages. El Salvador, Central America's smallest gem. El Salvador may be the smallest country in Central America, but it's a place filled with rich culture, history, and natural beauty. Unlike its neighboring countries, El Salvador is the only one in the region without a Caribbean coastline, but its Pacific shores are renowned for their excellent surfing spots and beautiful beaches. The country is also known for its volcanoes, which dot the landscape and offer breathtaking views. Despite its small size, El Salvador boasts a vibrant cultural scene, with traditional music, colorful festivals, and delicious cuisine, including the famous pupusas, a stuffed corn tortilla dish that's a national favorite. El Salvador has a unique charm, with its colonial towns, bustling markets, and warm, resilient people who have preserved their traditions through centuries of change. As the smallest nation in the region, El Salvador reminds us that great things can come in small packages, blending natural beauty and cultural richness in a way that's entirely its own. Kuwait and the world's strongest currency. Kuwait may be a small country geographically, but it boasts one of the strongest currencies in the world, the Kuwaiti dinar. This impressive valuation isn't by chance. Kuwait has a well-developed economy largely driven by its vast oil reserves. The Kuwaiti dinar's high value is a reflection of the country's wealth, political stability, and effective economic management. While most people think of oil when they think of Kuwait, the country is also investing in diversifying its economy, focusing on sectors like finance, technology, and tourism. Kuwait City, the nation's capital, is a hub of modern architecture, high-end shopping, and rich cultural landmarks, blending tradition with the comforts of urban living. For travelers, Kuwait offers a unique perspective on the Middle East, where modern prosperity meets a deep-rooted heritage. The Kuwaiti dinar's strength reminds us that currency is more than just a means of exchange, it's a symbol of a nation's stability, resources, and ambition. How smart thermostats work, your home's intelligent temperature control. Smart thermostats are revolutionizing home energy efficiency by learning from your habits and adjusting temperatures automatically to maximize comfort while saving energy. Unlike traditional thermostats that require manual adjustments, smart thermostats use sensors and algorithms to learn your daily routines, such as when you leave for work or go to bed. These devices can be controlled remotely through smartphone apps, allowing you to set or adjust temperatures from anywhere, even if you're not at home. Some models even integrate with weather forecasts, adjusting to external temperature changes to keep your home comfortable. Over time, this adaptability can reduce energy bills and environmental impact. Many smart thermostats also provide energy usage reports, helping users understand and reduce their consumption. With features like voice control and compatibility with smart home systems, these thermostats are designed for convenience and sustainability. Smart thermostats are more than just high-tech gadgets, they're a step towards smarter, greener living, putting climate control right at your fingertips. And there you have it! From remarkable animals to fascinating cultural insights, our world is a treasure chest of wonder. Which of these fun facts surprised you the most? Maybe you already knew a few, or perhaps you've just learned something entirely new. Let us know in the comments, we'd love to hear your favorites. And if you enjoyed the journey, don't forget to subscribe to let me share a fun fact so you never miss out on the next round of amazing discoveries. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you with more fun facts soon.